How's it going, peeps? ProPlanty here, and today we're gonna have a quick video. I just want to tell a story. This literally happened yesterday. I didn't have my camera on me, so apologies. I was out and about and decided to do a random Ho-Oh raid. Yeah? So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be doing Ho-Oh raids, and if something cool happens, you'll hear about it. E.g. a shiny or a a hundo. So I do the raid. I got my phones here, yeah? I screen recorded it, of course. I have to. You know, I tap the main and the alt at the same time, and instantly I look at the alt because we have a shiny. I'm going to play it here so I can talk about it. And I'm like, wow, a 2194. I thought I had a shundo. So I swiftly catch it, you know, caught it. I do the appraisal of the shiny Ho-Oh, and I'm like, surely not. I don't know what a hundo was at the time, right? And it was a 96% shiny Ho-Oh. Wow. So I'm already stoked with that. I'm like, that's cool. I'll bring that up in a video. But that wasn't worthy of its own video. Oh no. So I've caught the shiny 96 Ho-Oh on the alt. I'm like, that's amazing. And I glance over at the main properly this time, and I see 2207, and for a second I'm like, oh, that's low, 07. And then I look at the alt again, and I'm like, wait, 2122 2194 2207. I'm like, that's a big CP jump there. I don't think it's a 98. I think we have a hundo. And then the nerves kick in, yeah? Am I telling a good story here? Bit of suspense, bit of excitement, you know? Telling it how it is, you know, folks? This is literally just doing a random Ho-Oh raid, trying to get a shiny, you know? Britt needs one, my sister, Dylan. I got my shiny in 2018, I think. That's when they did the shiny release. I got that on like the second day that the shiny released. I had two, but I traded one. And my alt, that's its second one now. I actually got one from the research breakthrough rewards, and that's why I wish legendaries were in there. Avatar's fine, but the other stuff we've had, no. I'm looking at this 2207 here. We're gonna play it now in its entirety. I have it screen recorded, as I mentioned. Literally. I'm just waiting, hey. I've noticed on the iPhone X and up, the thin, you know, border on the phone. I just can't get that reach, and I had that problem with Reshiram. I can pull it off, but not when Ho-Oh's up really high. It's very hit and miss. And because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I've got a hundo here. Yeah, so I throw it. There we go, excellent. I'm content. I'm doing the excellent throw elite go fest task. It jumped out. I'm like, let's get another golden raz going. I'm content with the circle. I do eventually make it a little bit tighter, I think. You know, I'm just waiting. I'm like, I've got all day. We have 14 balls left. I just refuse to throw it when he's up high, which is, of course, what he was doing. I'm sitting there, chatting. I'm like, I have a hundo. I have a hundo. And every time it jumped out, the nerves kicked in over and over and over again, and I started getting a little shaky. It wasn't that bad, to be honest, but yeah. So there we go. Very content. 2 excellent throws. I'll finish off this excellent elite task thing, but I haven't been in a rush. So here we go. He's flapping away. Very intimidating. And again. Now, mind you, last month when we had Reshiram, I got the hundo for that as well after only a few raids. I'm feeling very, very spoilt. But to be fair, Ho-Oh's been around since 2017, and I'll tell you right now, I've done just under 80 Ho-Oh raids. 80 of them. So, still pretty good, but, you know, it wasn't like this came easy to me. Yeah? Oh, no, it jumped out. Okay, we got 11 balls. I'm still content, and I'm like, I'm going to have to fix that circle up. And I make it, I think, a little bit tighter. Launch it. There we go. Is this the one? Critical. I know, right? I'm not even making this up. I got a critical. I'm pausing there. I'm like, I got it. It's a Hundo, isn't it? You can see the suspense here. Boom! Hundo ho-oh. The proof is in the pudding. There it is. I'm going to show the footage, so I don't know why I'm doing that. There we are, done. There was another legendary, but that ended up being a Zekrom. I don't even think I need to pull out the Pokemon Go app. That's pretty much all I wanted to say, folks. Thank you so much for listening and watching. That was my little Ho-Oh story. One raid on one random day yesterday. I get a Hundo and a really high shiny 96er. Who cares about the ult? We got a Hundo on the main. And as I was saying, I could even throw the footage up for this. Literally last month, Reshiram, I got the Hundo, and I caught that on a critical catch as well. So every Hundo legendary I've seen so far, well, the past two, I catch on a critical. Which, you know, what if I didn't get the critical? Would have it jumped out of every ball and fled? I try not to think about those things, but wow. Again, I apologize that I didn't have the camera on me, but those things require concentration. I can't sit there and commentate, and I've done that before with Mewtwo, and I was very, very, very shaky, but I haven't lost a Hundo Legendary yet, and I certainly don't want to. Oh, that's actually, we're starting up the app. Now, Ho-Oh isn't amazing by all means. There's definitely better Pokemon to power up or max out. But a Hundo Legendary is like a trophy to me. And it's a Zekrom at the house. That's devastating. I am not even kidding. The past 5 Legendaries that have popped up have been Zekroms. Ho-Oh should still be around. Where is it? 10 hours left. I am not even kidding. The past 5 have been Zekrom. Well, we'll see if this one over here is a Ho-Oh. I might do it because it's at the house. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, back to the story. Ho-Oh, you know, a Hundo, not a Ho-Oh. A Hundo ho-ho. Ho-Oh is a trophy to me. And as I mentioned, I've also I got a lucky love it. And that as well. How good. Yeah, I got a Hundo Ho-Oh here. And I have 281 candy. I haven't used rare candy, so that's fine. I did say I wanted to like hold on to my rare candy and Stardust, but I think I'm going to justify this. I've got to be quick here. The camera battery is going flat. You know, try not to look at the dust here. Who cares about the candy? I can max the Hundo Ho-Oh. And I did it with the Reshiram. And I was considering it with my 98% Zekrom or my 96 lucky Zekrom, but I'm going to hold off for now. And like I said, I'm not using any rare candy here. I can save that for more important things. This is purely from catching Ho-Oh over the years. My next best non-weather boost Ho-Oh that I seem to have here is actually from 2017. So yeah, we got the perfect Ho-Oh after 3 years. And I'm going to max it. Just like that. Oh, yeah. That's so cool. So I'll use Ho-Oh to kick people out of gyms or something. Where does that put my Ho up here? 4th place. Forget about slacking. My 3 legendary Hundos are at the top now. I have a Giratina. I have 2 Giratina. The alt has a Hundo Giratina. Giratina everywhere. Giratina galore. But that's just gorgeous. These are the ones I want to max. I'm going to best friend it as well. Because again, it's a trophy. Doing Reshi at the moment. And we're nearly at Ultra here. So we're well on our way to besting Reshi. I'm super stoked. I do have to swap the moves back for Reshi. But I mean, he's really good for Zekrom. He's fine. Oh, I'm just cheering, mate. And as I mentioned, if we go to the decks, there's like, I'm concluding now. Thank you all. You know, scene 78, court 63. I got the shiny, and I got the Hundo. Wow. 3 years in the making, and I wasn't even trying to get the Hundo A. I was just shiny hunting. If we go, is this by CP? So the Hundo was around this area here before maxing it, and then this one from 2017 was my next best non-weather boost, which was just lacking in defense. So wow, 3 years in the making, and we now have a gorgeous. That just worked out really well because I have the candy and I still have spare candy. But hey, trophy Hundo Ho, gonna bestie it. Caught it. I'm stoked. Here's my Hundo Legendary Collection for those wondering. 4-star and Legendary. I think even if they're not that great, I want to max them because, again, they're just special. We've done the Mewtwo. We've done the Reshi. We've done the Ho. We've done the Moltres. I just have to best them. Bestie them. We got a Gira. We got another Gira. And we got Suicune, my very first one from 2017. So, wow. 7 Hundo Legendaries. And I thought I was unlucky. Yeah, that's a wrap, though. Hundo Ho. Thank you so much for watching. That's my story. We're pulling shinies. We're getting Hundos. We're doing a real good job here. And I'll push back up to 1 million dust. Got to keep on that 1 million threshold at the bare minimum. I always spend it, and getting Hundos does not help, but that's so cool. I'll have fun with the Hundo Ho, and it's so pretty seeing them up the top there. I almost want to ditch the slacking just because it looks so hideous, but she's from 2017, so I don't know. Got to keep them all. Have a good one, folks. Let me know what you've been pulling in the comment section below. Any Hundos, any shinies, how the Legendary's treating you. We got QRM coming up on Wednesday, and I am super keen. Tuesday, depending where you live. This isn't a local time thing, but because Australia is a little bit ahead, it lands on Wednesday. So I'll be heading out and doing a heap of them during the day, and then maybe 1 or 2 for raid hour. We shall see. I'm out of here. I'm super stoked. I did not see that coming from just one raid, you know? One raid changes it all. Absolutely unreal. And for the 50th time, peace and see you later. I'm out. Solid sesh. Got that 98 Ray there. I do have the Hundo Ray on the ult, and I maxed it, bested it. 98s are just as good, honestly, but I probably wouldn't have done it for the Ho-Oh. Got to get my Hundos up the top there. They're just gorgeous. Loving it. Let's see if we can get a Hundo QRM. We're not getting a Hundo Zekrom. We got the 98 and 96er, so yeah.